You know, for those that are frequent patrons to Silva in Grand Rapids, it should come as no surprise. There's something new to check out. This time, the circus is coming. The popular venue is turning brunch into a playful circus-inspired spectacle, complete with pop-up entertainment. Plus, they're offering a spectacular sideshow with snacks. But the real showstopper may be an ultra-exclusive dinner experience that resurrects the flavors of a beloved Grand Rapids restaurant that's long since closed its doors. Joining us now to tell us all about it, the founder of Silva Grand Rapids, Mark Secchia. Hi, Mark.
How's it going?
Oh, so good to see you.
Thanks for having me back.
I love your place. Loved your bocce ball leagues. I was part of that for a while. We're going to talk about that in a second. But first, the circus. I mean, this is going to line up with what your bar looks like, right? Talk about that.
So we have a whole year planned out where our brunch is going to be circus themed. We have these two things we're calling sideshows. One is more entertainment focused, one is meal focused. The design of the building is going to go circus. My shirts are going circus. And you know, magically enough, the Ringling Brothers, who are coming to town in October, November at Van Andel, they even reached out to us to send some performers over in October to help kind of co-promote each other.
That's cool. So actual, like the pros are going to be coming in. Oh, amazing. Of course, I say the pros, there's people there doing that kind of stuff almost every weekend at Silva. It is such a unique venue for anybody coming into town. It should be top of the list for recommendations. So the Brunch Bonanza, that's going to be one of the circus things, right? You get a little marvelous menagerie happening. And the spectacular sideshow, so one of those is food and one of those is more circus.
Yeah, the spectacular one is more entertainment, but the Fantastic Feast is something that we're really excited about. Or, sorry, Forgotten Feast.
Forgotten Feast. Now,
is what we're really excited
this is
about.
something we really pay attention to this, because if anybody above 60 probably knows this, right?
Maybe even above 50.
Above 50, who knows the town of the 19th. Give us the history of the 1913.
So, you know how the Amway Grand Plaza has the Amway Grand and the Palinwood Hotel?
Right.
And they're both part of the Amway Grand Plaza. Well, that was built in 1913. So my father, back in the early 1980s, started a fine dining restaurant in the Palinwood Hotel called the 1913 Room. It had a good 30-ish year run, and our head chef, coincidentally enough, Chris Madsen, worked at the JW and Amway Grand for like 27 years, ended up running the 1913 Room near the end. So I have a family connection, he has a personal connection, so we thought with Forgotten Feasts, we're basically bringing back food that people can remember and have an emotional connection to that's no longer available. So we've chosen the 1913 Room coming out of the gate, and we're really excited about it.
All right, so 1913, how different were the menus in 100 and some years ago?
I would say my daughter probably wouldn't even recognize what's on it, but you know, the food isn't necessarily from 1913. They just called it that because you know, our menu, we're gonna have Maine lobster cakes, we're gonna have a tableside Dover sole, and then Colorado roasted lamb with a dessert that a lot of people out there will remember called the Forbidden Apple.
Okay, now the Forbidden Apple, if I remember right, from what I understand, looks very similar to an apple.
You got it.
But it's not.
It's not an apple, no.
Right.
And we only have 5 seats at the dessert bar where we do this, so it's a very exclusive, if you want to say, but it's really something that's going to be it's an immersive experience. The chefs are going to come out, there'll be wine pairings, the staff that prepares it, they're going to prepare a significant amount of it right in front of you. So we're just kind of hoping that'll resonate with people that maybe want to do something a little bit different than your standard night out, but it is a ticketed thing. You do have to buy a ticket so we know how many people are coming.
Absolutely. Well, sign me up. I love dining experiences. Getting the food's one thing, but having an experience around it, and this sounds like what this is going to be. So every night, Saturday nights only? How long is this going to go?
So, well, it's going to go until we're kind of not booking out in advance. The next 6 weeks are available on the website. So if we find that only 2 or 3 weeks are starting to get booked, people want to change, we'll then change it, maybe quarterly, something like that. This is new for us. We've never done something like this. So it kind of just all started with my wife and I at home, like, what can we do that's kind of a little bit different? You know, dining has become eat, drink, watch TV. You know, and so you can do that at home. So we're trying to, at Silva, with just the basic evenings with the entertainment package and some of the roaming around stuff, trying to just change that a little bit. We thought maybe this will take that to the next level.
I'm assuming that you wake up every morning with, what can we do that's a little bit different?
In my mind, every morning it's...
Here we go. If you haven't been, the circus is coming. It's Silva. It's already a wonderful circus, too.
I got you and Michelle. Little Bozo the Clowns. Everyone remembers Bozo. So I thought you could put these on your desk to remind of my hairstyle and also of the circus is coming.
Look, a bobblehead of Mark Secchia. Just kidding. You got to check it out. Silva's the place to be in Grand Rapids, and the Forgotten Feasts are starting up September 5th. Only $75 a person for that crazy 4-course meal with the Forbidden Apple, the dessert. Unbelievable. The lamb in there and everything. What a meal. SILVAGR.com. Book yours today. We'll be right back.